Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing my story of how I found out I was pregnant and the reactions that I had, that my friends had, and that my parents had. Let's get to that. Oh my god. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the story. It was November of 2018. This happened on a Saturday, like 2 days after Thanksgiving. I had feelings that I was. That Saturday I texted my friend and I told her if she can come with me to go get a test. So I had to go meet her at the mall and I had to bring my older brother. But my brother didn't know that she was gonna go, so we were just wandering around until I happened to meet her. We went to Target because my older brother didn't know what I was about to do. I gave her money and I told her to go buy the pregnancy test. So she said she was gonna go somewhere else. And then she went to go buy them and then she put them in her backpack. Okay, so after that, I had to go work. We only had like a short amount of time, so we went to Best Buy, which was really close to my work, and we were planning on taking it there. So I told my brother that we had to go to the bathroom, and we went, and she took out the test. I opened them, took the test, and waited like 2 minutes, and then I saw the line appearing. I was like, the whole time I was like, no, Leonard, bro, no, for real? I don't know, like, your heart literally jumps out. I was like, bro, this is for real? And she was like, what? We were all freaking out. And I told her, I'm like, there's a line there, I'm pregnant. What? She was asking me, what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen? And all that. And I'm like, bro, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. So we were wandering around Best Buy looking for my brother and we're like, just kind of pondering it. And we're like, way back then, I always said, if I were ever to be pregnant, I'd keep it. So I told her, I was like, yeah, mom, well, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna keep my baby. She's like, how are you gonna tell your parents? Because she knew my parents were really strict. I was like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to move out. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, or I don't know how I'm gonna tell them, but you know, I'll figure it out like step by step. So then we found my brother, and then I had to go to work. So I left, I went to work, and then I couldn't even concentrate. But when I got there, I was like, I want to tell someone, but like I need to tell somebody else. And then because I trusted one of my managers a lot, and I went up to two of my managers. It was two managers working that day, and I told them, I was like, I need to tell you guys something. But it wasn't break yet, like, so we had to keep working. The thing is that when I said it, because my manager spoke Spanish, she was like estás embarazada, and I just looked at her. I was like, and she was like, chicuela. And then she like quickly pulled me aside and she's like, you're pregnant? And then I told her that I was, and then she also knew how strict my mother was, like my parents were. And then she was like, what are you gonna do with your parents and all that? And then again, I was like, I don't know. It was funny. That was crazy, right? And then now it was time for my break. So when I went on my break, I still had the pregnancy, like the package came with 3. So I got another one and I went to go take it. I was like, maybe I was tripping, I don't know, because it was a super faint line. So then I went, and again it came out the same. It was still like a faint line, but it was, you know, that I was pregnant. The whole day I was just freaking out. So then during that whole weekend, I actually started googling if that faint line was, because another friend told me that I probably wasn't pregnant because it was super faint. So I googled it and they were like, and I saw the results were that sometimes it's super faint because, I don't know, it's just, you still are pregnant basically. But when I was googling that, I was sitting in the car like in the middle, and then my little brother was behind, and then he like peeked over my shoulder. He's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm googling for my friend. And then he didn't say anything else. I was like, did I hide it? Later on though, he told me that he knew that I was pregnant. I was like, do I suck that bad at hiding things? Monday came and I had decided to already tell one of my teachers, because she had advisory basically where girls that are pregnant or like students that were upcoming parents, I guess you can say. She had an advisory just for that. And then I went to go talk to her, and I told her, because every morning, usually like every morning, I would not eat breakfast. I would just go like straight there. Yeah, I went up to her and I told her, I was like completely alone with her, and I told her that I was pregnant, and then if she can help me out, or what should I do, you know, because I know being pregnant was gonna change a little bit, like school wise. So I told her, and she brought me to the school nurse's office, and then she talked to me about basically like options I had or any other resource help I had like available to me. So I was there for a while, and then I went to class, and then basically I had everything of school figured out. So I was gonna switch advisories, and I was gonna be into her name's Miss Kerr. Hello. Sorry. I was gonna be in Miss Kerr's class for advisory now. Just basically she's gonna be helping me out, getting to know more about my pregnancy and how everything goes, and help me school wise with work and all that. So I was like, okay, I got school covered. What else do I need? And then yeah, they had to talk to my counselor as well about it, and they were talking to me if my parents knew, and I was like, no, not yet. I'm planning to tell them sometime, but first I wanted to confirm it with the doctor's appointment and get the pregnancy test up there, and then whatever they tell me, then it depended how everything else was gonna go. So I was like, is it possible for me to like have like a school kind of pass to skip so I can go to that appointment, because I wanted to go during school. They said that they couldn't give me a pass, so if I was gonna skip, I was gonna have to skip. Like, I was just gonna have to skip. And then if if my parents would ask why did I skip, then if you tell them you're pregnant or whatever, then they're gonna know why. And I was like, okay, I just got permission to skip. So basically I just talked to my friends about it. A lot of them were just, all my friends were so supportive, and just, it was always basically the same thing. What are you gonna do? Or what are you gonna tell your parents? And the same thing with my managers at work. Only my manager knew at that moment though. I didn't tell them all of them yet. So then fast forward to Friday. So basically I had an appointment like around the morning. Yeah, like the middle of first period. I skipped, and I went to that doctor's appointment on a lift. So when I was at the appointment, my tia had texted me, and she was asking what was I doing basically, and I just straight up told her, you know, that I was pregnant. And then she also was worried what was my parents gonna say. So basically everything was like down to my parents' reaction. So while I was in the appointment, I got the urine checked, and then the results came in. They were like, yeah, you are pregnant. And then the nurse was talking to me as well. They were like, what are you gonna do if you told your parents? And when I explained everything to them, what was I planning to do that day. So then I went back to school. I shared with my friends that yes, I was pregnant. And what was so crazy to me though, that I thought I was like probably 2 weeks, you know, like around there. They told me like, no, you're like 6 weeks. So I was like, oh, a month and a half. So then during the school day, I was just thinking how I'm gonna tell them and all that. And after school came and a situation happened. The thing is that when I walked into my house after that situation, my older brother was there, and then I just saw him, and I don't know, like I was so emotional that I just wanted to get it out. And then I told him, like, guess what? And then he's like, you're pregnant. I started bawling my eyes out, and I was like shaking my head. Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna tell them. And then I told him about the appointment, and then he was just hugging me. And then he was like, it's gonna be okay, that he was gonna be with me when I told my parents and all that. Yeah, I did not expect my brother to just tell me pregnant. And then like even now when I asked him, I was like, how did you know I was pregnant? He was like, oh, he's like, I just knew you were. I was like, oh, okay. So then I wasn't set to work that day either. I was supposed to go to church, but because I was so and then they had called me in, and then I was like, I'm going, and I have more time to think about it and all that, what I'm gonna say. So I went to work, my parents went to church, and then after church they were gonna pick me up. And then but during when I was working, my manager was there, and yeah, she was like, well, you know, good luck, if you need anything let me know. And I was already expected to be kicked out. I'm like, can I go live with you? And yeah, so yeah, they picked me up, you know, I let some time pass. We already got home. They were already going to go to sleep, and my older brother was like, you better hurry up and go tell them. So then we went into their room. We were just sitting on the floor. We were just like, kind of like, you know, making small talk. You know how like when you want to have permission to go somewhere, but you have to make like small talk. Basically, that was what was going on. And then until my brother kept nudging me, I was like, you know what, whatever. And then I get their attention, and I tell them. I was like, estoy embarazada. Obviously I would smile because, you know, you're afraid, but... And it was just like silent. It was like dead silent. I was just waiting to get screamed and everything, but it was just silent. I was like... But, you know, like every parent was just like asking, well, you know, like, what... Like, who's father? What are you gonna do? And, you know, all that. We talked it out. We talked everything, like, basically what kind of... Basically, parents always want to know, you know? And then, after it was... But it was, like, it gets, like, silenced so much that, like, I didn't even know what to do anymore. So then we were just there, and then me and my brother left the room and went to my room. And then I told him, I was like, well, if I get kicked out... They didn't say anything about me getting kicked out or anything. It was just kind of like, you know, when your parents are disappointed and all that. But it was just like, okay. The weekend passed, not really much happened. You know, like, I didn't get any silent treatment or anything. It was just like neutral, not really that much commotion or anything. It was kind of like they were just processing it over the, like, during these 2 days until like Monday. Usually my mom would go to Costco. She would buy like my brother's pizza or something, and then I knew she was gonna go to Costco that Monday, so I was like, I texted her, I was like, I'll throw up a screenshot if I can, but basically I told her she can bring us pizza. And then she was like, yeah, that she was gonna, because she knew that I would have that craving. I was like, oh, she's fighting my cravings, oh my god. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, she's cool. Like, she's fine. So obviously the reaction was nothing that I thought. I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to get kicked out. I'm getting ready to get screamed at. I'm getting ready for all that. And nothing of that happened. And I was like so taken away. I was like, really? Not a nothing? Like, I'm not saying they're like bad parents or anything. It's just that when you have strict parents, like, you're expecting it, you know? So overall, like, my friends' reaction wise, and they were all of them were all positive. Nobody actually didn't have any bad reactions at all. I eventually did tell my coworkers, and they were all like, you're for real? Like, you're lying and all that. And I was like, no, I did. And they showed the pictures of my pregnancy tests, and they're like, you're hard, and then all that. Basically, everybody was happy. And as far as like family extended, like, wise, their reactions also were like supportive. They were all like giving me like consejos and everything. My cousins, all of my cousins were like, they were so supportive, and a lot of them were just like looking forward to the baby shower now. Sorry. So I'm just gonna end it here just for the sake of this video. I will make part 2 of everything else throughout my pregnancy. So just a big shout out to all of my friends, all my teachers, all my coworkers, all my managers, all my family, all the people from church, from both churches in California and over here, to strangers, because a lot of strangers were like so nice to me. Basically, like everybody around me was so sweet to me, so supportive of me, and I just loved it all. My doctor, I loved my doctor so much. So I'll make a part 2 about the next part of my pregnancy. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys want more baby things, just let me know. I'm pretty open to that. Bye.